Hi, my name is Cassie Teal, and today I'm coming at you live from Colton, South Dakota, and I get the privilege to talk to you today about the conversation. Now, I've been a part of LifeVantage for almost 8 years, and I can tell you this, I came to this company with no previous network marketing experience, and I'm so grateful for the amazing system that we have at LifeVantage, because this is what allows people like me with no previous history in network marketing to come here and find success. So I'm excited for you today that you're here watching this, because what you are doing is learning a proven system that's not only real, but it works. And if you follow this system, we can also help you not only change the course of history in your life, but we can help you help other people in this world do the same thing. So today, if you are listening to the training on the conversation, it means that you just finished up listening to Shauna Mucklow teaching you about the process of adding, tagging, and messaging people within Facebook, because we all know that where this business starts is sharing information with people. And so if you're watching this information right now, you're learning about the conversation, it means that you've already sent a message. Either you've sent them a video through text message, or maybe you have added them to the Nutrigenomics Live Greater page, and now you've tagged them in a couple of things. And so now what we do next is we are going to follow up with them and have a conversation about what they just saw. And so for me, this is how I do it. If I share some information with someone, I'll come back max of 48 hours later, and I'll send them a message similar to, holy moly, did you get a chance to check out that information I sent you? Is that great or what? What did you like best? Now notice, I just put a quick statement out there, and in setting that follow-up, I will tell you this, that follow-up was set when you had the initial conversation, so that the person that you're following up with is not going to be surprised that you're following up with them, because like Shauna taught you previously, that follow-up appointment was already set. And so now, after we send that follow-up message, whether it's via text message or via Facebook Messenger, you can expect one of three things to happen, okay? Number one, you can expect that person to come back and be ready to order something. They're very excited. They're saying, yes, I want this and this. The follow-up process is now done. Now what we do is we start the recommendation of products and systems of products, and that's what you're going to learn about in the next training tutorial on our LifeVantage system. But probably more likely than not, you're going to get the second thing, the second response, and that is you're going to get a question. Now, here's the thing about the question. The whole goal is to answer the question and get that prospect what they need to move them to the point to make a decision, so we can recommend products or systems of products, okay? So maybe they had a very specific question like, wow, looks very interesting, but what exactly is NRF2 activation? We all know there's very specific videos, very specific websites that LifeVantage offers that we can get to these prospects instantly with the information that they're specifically asking for. So for example, maybe somebody says, wow, that Axio drink looks fantastic. What's in it? What we do is we simply just send the link for the product details on Axio. Now, as we're having these conversations, don't be surprised if you've got to go back and forth a few times. Okay, you might go back and forth 6, 7, 8 times. It might take you a course of 1 or 2 days having these conversations back and forth, because remember, we're just trying to get the questions answered, get our prospects the information we need to help them move forward in the process. And maybe they want something like, maybe they're like, wow, this looks cool. I would love a lot of information. Well, then simply here, this is where we start inviting to the next event. And the next event could be something like the next live webinar, okay? So we do lots of live webinars in our team, and so we can invite them to the next live webinar. Another option to invite someone to is the next live local meeting, where they can go listen and learn and hear the whole story on our product line, hear the whole story on our company, hear the whole story on our business opportunity. The next opportunity we have to get in front of them is just to invite them for coffee, right? I mean, that's pretty easy. Invite someone to go have coffee with you. Or maybe they're a super busy person. Maybe they live 10 states away and you can't physically meet with them. That is where our recorded webinars of live meetings, right? We record what we do with our business partners, and then we can share those recorded webinars out to our friends that we don't live super close to. And the last option could be just simply a quick phone chat, right? Get on the phone and just talk about what they liked best, get the questions answered. But it's one of those 5 things that we have to offer at LifeVantage to get people the information that they need to make the next level decision, right? Now, another thing that could happen is maybe they don't respond at all. Because let's face it, every time, I mean, I can tell you from personal experience, there are times where people have sent me text messages, sent me Facebook messages, and for whatever reason, it just took me a little bit of time to get back with them. Let me tell you this, life happens. People are busy. Not everybody sits on their phone all day long waiting to respond to messages coming through their phone. So here's what I coach when it comes to if somebody does not respond, because believe it or not, that will happen. It happens to me all the time where people don't automatically respond when I send them a message. And so what I like to do is I'll send them that same message I just talked about. Holy moly, I'm sure you got a chance to check out that information I just sent you. Is this crazy or what? What did you like best? Okay, that's a pretty exciting message. But if they don't respond, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait 2 days. I'm going to wait 48 hours. And I'm just going to send them a quick follow-up message and say, hey, I know you're super crazy busy. So am I, just touching base with you to see if you got a chance to check out that information I sent you. This is a really, really big deal. And I just want to make sure that you got the information that I sent you, right? That's all we're doing, is we're just simply following up, keeping that conversation alive. Because at the end of the day, our goal is to help a lot of people. And if we're helping a lot of people through our products, helping a lot of people through our business opportunity, that's what we are all about, is just getting out there and helping people. So as you are out there prospecting, as you are out there sharing the information with people, sharing the video with people, adding people to the Facebook team, tagging them in messages, just know that very, very few people, in fact, I can almost promise you, 0 people will make any kind of decision without you following up. Follow-up is a huge piece of the system of network marketing. And so with the conversation piece, it's extremely important that we take the initiative, use our calendar. In fact, right here, I still am old school. I have a paper calendar that I keep track of everything in. So when I'm putting people into that Facebook page and tagging them in messages, when I am texting people the video, I still write their name down in this little planner. And I not only write down when I initially talk to them, I'm writing down when I'm going to follow up with them. Because again, the conversation piece that I'm talking about right now, this happens on a scheduled follow-up. So if it's someone that's ready to rock and roll, proceed to the recommendation. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next live training. If it's someone with questions, just meet them where they are. Get them what they want. Okay, if it's somebody that just wants a little bit of information, send them a link to a website. Maybe you can go in, if you are utilizing social media, specifically Facebook, to build your business, go in, tag them in a few other things. If it's somebody that really, really wants more of the story, and trust me, you will know those people that are ready to hear more of the story, give them 3 of the 5 options, right? I'm recommending to you today, don't lay out all 5 things with the next live webinar, the next local meeting, coffee, phone chat, or recorded webinar. Don't give them all of those things. Do what makes sense for that person. If they live in Florida and you live in Iowa, I'm probably guessing you're not going to go out to coffee. That's when you can say, well, we've got a live webinar tonight, or I can get you a recorded webinar if that's not going to work, or we can talk on the phone. Which one is going to work best for you? Giving them 2 to 3 options is what's going to work best for you, best for them. Because really, again, like I said earlier, we're just going to meet them where they're at, get them the information that they need to make a good, educated decision on what they're going to want as far as products, right? And then last but not least, just a quick reminder, if it's somebody that doesn't respond, just remember, life happens. Okay, life happens. Keep that conversation alive. Let them know that you're busy too, and that you just would love for them to check out the information you sent them, and that you'd love to answer any questions that they have. So with that, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in live. Again, LifeVantage has been the most amazing blessing in our lives, and I'm so grateful that you're here today to check this out, because not only do you have the opportunity to change the course of history for you and your family, but by saying yes to this business opportunity, you now have the opportunity to help so many other people change the course of history for their lives. So thank you guys for joining me today. Have the best day.